Okay, in this video I'm going to talk to you about trading margin slash the amount you should be trading at. Um, when you started your demo account, it gave you $1,000. And so how much is technically that $1,000? How much money can you trade with? Is what I'm going to be explaining to you because you're on leverage. So what I'm going to show you. So, when you go to your MT4, your CoinEx account, and you're looking at the charts, you see up here you can sell or buy, and this amount right here is the size of lot you're going to be trading. Either it's 0.1, it's 0.01, or it's one standard lot, and with your account balance, how much should you be trading? So my balance, I started a demo account with you guys, it's at 945 right now. You guys all started with $1,000 if you signed up through the link, and it gave you 1 to 100 leverage. So I'm going to go show you kind of what that is and what that means in your account. So on the first video I had, I showed you guys leverage. So leverage, what it is pretty much you have more money than you have. So what we do is we have $1,000 on 1 to 100 leverage, which technically we have $100,000 worth of buying power. So on your CoinEx MT4 account, you have $100,000 to buy or to trade with. And then if you come here to our lot sizes, remember, so one standard lot is $100,000, one mini lot is 0.1 is $10,000, and one micro lot is 0.01, it's $1,000. So technically you have $100,000 to trade, so you could place one trade at a lot size of 1. But that would use up all your account and you couldn't place any more trades. That's margin. So I'm going to kind of explain to you guys margin. I'm going to use this thing again. So margin. Okay. Sorry, my handwriting sucks on the computer. So what that is, so you have $100,000 to trade. So say we place a trade of 0.05. If you look back here, one mini lot is 0.01 is 1,000. So 0.05 would be we're trading $5,000, which in order to trade $5,000, which is 5% of your account, it's going to lock up $50 in your account. So when I say that, so let's do it right here just so you can see. So let's place a trade of 0.05. Let's go to the USD to CAD. Let's change that again, 0.05. I'm going to place a sell. I'm just going to place one. So see right here, it says margin $50. In order to place a trade of 0.05 or short the US dollar, Canadian dollar, $5,000, you need $50. So that's all you need in your account. If you had $100 in your account, you could have placed this trade. If you had $55 in your account, you could place this trade as well. But here, so that shows my equity right now. So my balance is this, my equity is just the same because I just placed that trade. But that means my free margin, so technically what I have left to trade with is $895. So I can place trades, so that's pretty much $89,000 more worth of trades I can place. So if we come back here, so your account, you placed a trade of 0.05, which is $5,000 on leverage, used up 50 margin in your account, $50 worth of margin in your account. So that means you still have $950 worth of money to place trades with. That's your available margin. That's not your equity or anything, that's your available. So I'm going to erase this real quick. So kind of what does that mean? So say we place, in here we place 3 or 4 more trades, or say we place a big trade. I'm just doing this for purposes. So say we trace a play to 0.4. I'm going to short it. So that's technically $40,000 I just traded. Remember, because on leverage, one standard lot is 100,000, so 0.4 would be 40,000. You'll never place a trade this big. I'm just kind of showing you as an example. So the margin I'm using, because I have a total of 0.45 trades in, 0.45 lots in, my margin is $450, which means my free margin, which means I can still place another $493 or $49,000 worth of trades. But you'll notice that this is going to fluctuate a lot more. So let's zoom in. So as it goes above or below, this trade is going to be a lot, I'm making $4 for every pip, whereas this is only making 50 cents per pip. And you're never going to trade that big, but the reason I'm showing you this is just so you understand margin and how much you can trade with. And then I'm going to kind of show you our trading rules and what you should trade. So if this were to go up and I was going to be negative $490 right here, so my free margin is $490, but if I went negative $490, it would kick me out when this free margin got to zero, because there's no more money in my account. Technically, even though I have $400 in my account, it's going to kick me out of those trades. So if you place a couple more trades and you only have free margin of $50 and they fluctuate a lot, they can kick you out quicker. But we're not going to do that. I'm going to place stop losses on these just in case. At $15 for that one, and $1.70 for that one. But let's go back to here. So what should you be trading at? So I recommend, with a $1,000 account, trading at 0.05. Why is because if that drops 100 pips, you're only making 50 cents a pip. So if we go back to this trade, so how much money you're making per pip. So example, here, that's not a good slide, sorry. So money per pip. So if your trade is 0.1, a macro lot, you make $1 per pip, or 0.01, you make 10 cents per pip. So if you're trading 0.05, you're going to make 50 cents a pip. Sorry, my handwriting sucks on this thing. And the reason I want you to start with only 0.05 is because you can place more trades. So if you look right here, on the two trades I placed, my stop loss on the 0.05, if I put up here, it's only $3. If it goes up here, whereas this one is already, if I place it up here, it's $20. But we want to give a trade room. So with my smaller one, usually I'll put my stop loss clear up here about $10, which is 20 pips. And then I'll place my take profit down here. As you notice, if you just click on one of your trades and pull them up, you can change the stop loss or the take profit. But if you have it at a smaller lot size, it gives you more room for this thing to move and go in your direction. Whereas my trade of 0.4, if this hits the stop loss right here that I placed, it's already going to lose $20. Whereas the 0.05 has to go clear up to here just to lose $10. So it keeps your account safer. It allows it to move more and then to go down in your direction, if that makes sense. So say, on your account you get up to $2,000. If you're at $2,000, you can start trading at 0.1, and so forth. That's just kind of like what I like to trade at, but it's all in your own mindset for how much you're willing to risk and lose on each trade. But I'm going to show you how I trade in the next videos and what I'm willing to risk on each trade, so you can kind of see. I hope this doesn't hit, but it might. So remember, just 0.05 is what you're going to be trading at to start with. So you just put that up in here and you're either going to buy or sell. So if we went to the euro to US dollar, let's look at the hour chart. And do 0.05. And you just trade them all on that right now. Because, I mean, you should never have, more than 3 or 4 trades in. And you should be usually looking at the same pair when you trade. But like I said, if that goes down 100 pips, it'll only be $50. Whereas if this goes down 100 pips, you'd be down $400. And that's too much right now for you to lose in your account. So we're going to stay at the 0.05 trades right now. I'm going to leave this one in for now just to see what happens. So I hope that makes sense. So trade at 0.05, you're making 50 cents a pip. And then as your account grows, you can trade more. So remember, email me if you have any questions. But that's kind of what you're going to trade at right now. And then in the next videos, I'm going to show you, I'm just going to start trading so you can see how I trade, what I like to do when I trade, and go from there. Okay, if you have any questions, reach out. And that is that video. So I look forward to trading for you guys to see more and see kind of how it works and